Yeah. So, because I didn't record or unmute the thing, whoops, bad. Um, you guys are meeting with Morgan Cipriani inside the fashion show. He's asked for a moratorium on murder investigations in Parody Lake. He's asked you guys to kill Cal so he can move his family's sort of hold in the city into a larger space. And secondly, he goes on and says, my family, I'm sure you're all aware, originates in Chrysalia, sorry. Though I don't usually get involved in international politics, I promised a relative that I'd help out a family friend if I could. That friend is one Giovanni Algari. And I'll take history checks to see if anyone knows who this person
is. Was that guy from the temple?
No, that was another Giovanni, but not the same one. Aranis, you remember him because you're the bookworm. He's an aged sculptor nicknamed the Carver. And Orzov as well. It was eventually discovered that this Giovanni Algardi could animate his statues to assassinate people inside their own exquisitely decorated homes.
Sure it's not the same?
Algardi, well, the other Giovanni was a painter, so...
yeah,
and I think it's actually Giovisi was the painter. Algardi did confess to the murders of several Ryseri nobles, but international politics has kept him from the gallows for nearly 3 years. Morgan wants him released and teleported tomorrow to Aleus Primos, the capital of Chrysalia. Family members there will contact Morgan via sending to verify the delivery. That's Morgan's second proviso.
Why don't we have a guy like that on the police force?
And finally, Morgan says, what I wish to know, actually, what Ashima Shimtu told you. I know you met with her several months ago, and I want to know whether you made a deal with her. And if you did, what that deal was.
Sure it's not the same Giovanni?
100% sure it's not the same Giovanni.
Did we make a deal?
Nah.
Should we have made a deal?
And what is he? He's just offering some help and information?
Yes.
I don't know if we need any more help other than knowing where he is.
Well, hang on. What if we're pretty short-staffed in police, right? So what if
not really
manpower?
We still have 48. We have like 48 guys, yeah. But like, if he just tells us where Kel is and we take Kel out, that's basically going to be it. We need 3 more strikes. So if we get him, and then I'm assuming that's going to be worth at least a strike, right? Then we'd only have to take out the theater or that last stronghold, Gallow Hill or whatever it was. And we could do that with, 50 guys. If that's even, if it doesn't end when we take Kel out, with that ambush.
So it's up to you guys. These are the provisos. He's got some more information, but he's not telling you what it is, obviously, because that would be telling you the information.
What if this information is relating to the Obscurati?
Well, you could ask, is this information related to the Obscurati, Kel?
He nods. I can give you not only Kel, but the man in charge of the Obscurati facility here in Flint. His name and where to find him.
In that case, is there anyone else you want out of prison?
He smiles and he says, Don't have me confused, dear boy. I know that you alone cannot make me these promises. All I want is them to occur, and I know that means you need to talk to the king to get it done. Tell me you will do your best to have these things done. I will give you the information once they are completed.
Seems perfectly reasonable to me.
To show my good faith, hang on. To show my good faith, the lawyer
Here,
you let, well, your colleagues let slip through their hands. He just sort of clicks once, and the party around you, or sort of just inside the doors, parts, and you see a couple of big brutish thugs drag a heavily bruised and bloodied man to the doorway. And he says, "I believe this is the man you sought that day. Kel's lawyer himself." And they sort of shove him to the ground in front. He says, "I can guarantee you there's no more information this man could give you than he has given me." And he pulls out a small gold pistol and points it at the lawyer's head, who begins whimpering on the ground. "Oh, please, please, no." He says, "Just to show you how serious I am, how capable I am, and how much I can deliver to you. Do you want this man dead? Do you want this man alive?" And the lawyer looks up at you all pleadingly. "Please, I have a wife and kids." And you know for a fact he doesn't have a wife or kids.
Oh no.
Adopted? Adopted wife and kids? You just adopted them right now?
No, he's just kidnapped someone's wife and someone's kids.
Good lord. I mean, do we need this guy if this fucking shady bastard is giving us so much information?
well, hey, if the lawyer's dead, he can't defend Kel in court, right?
I mean, I don't think Kel's going to be seen court regardless.
Posthumously, right? That's a thing.
Yeah, sure, why not? Oh no, I'm going to leave this up to the diplomacy people.
Diplomacy people.
We have diplomacy people? I thought that was Dimitri.
I am.
Arenas
Yeah,
can.
+1 to your diplomacy roll there, Arenas, because I'm...
Well, I mean, I don't. Am I rolling it for a reason? I'm trying to think. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I know enough about what's going on to really.
So this guy
We
is
don't-
Quentin Augst. He's just the lawyer of Kel, who's gotten Kel and many of his lackeys off in court a long time. Morgan Cipriano, another crime organization boss, has captured him where the RHC hasn't, has told you that there's no more information this man can offer you. He's alluding to the fact he's probably tortured him inside and out, and is offering you to have him. You can have him as a token of good faith, in order for you to trust that he can deliver on his end of the promises if you can deliver on yours.
Should probably
Maybe-
arrest him.
Yeah, it might be good for convincing
The king.
the king. Yep. I was going to say the RHC. But
Well,
king
I mean,
works.
yeah. Well, he's right. I mean, I think we'd probably let a murder guy just out of prison. We'd probably have to go over the RHC's head, even.
Or just ask the king.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Is like ask the king.
Yeah.
to-
I mean, he'd be the only one that would be able to make that unilateral decision.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take out a pair of my mage cuffs. Is like for now. I think he's going to be worth more to us alive.
And Morgan Cipriano says, "Right, the silver-tongued devil is yours." And then he puts away his pistol, and then he goes, actually, that reminds me. I must remember a trophy. Something for me to take home. And he snaps his fingers again, and the two brute guys on either side of the lawyer that you're just starting to handcuff grab his shoulders and hold him back, and one of them grabs the back of his head and pulls back, and Morgan Cipriano, from his other side, the opposite of his pistol, pulls out a small blade. Says, "The silver-tongued talker. That'll be a trophy. The silvered tongue of Quentin Augst." And he pulls down his jaw, and should none of you intervene, slices out the tongue of Quentin Augst.
Should we intervene?
Aranis don't give a fuck.
Yeah, fuck it, whatever.
So there's a whole lot of screaming and a whole lot of struggling, and it's not really like a nice smooth motion. It takes a couple of minutes of back and forth, but Morgan Cipriano, eventually drenched in this man's blood, holds up a good 4 or 5 inches of this man's tongue and just tucks it into his shirt pocket, staining his incredibly expensive clothes. He sheaths his knife and wipes his blood on the coattails of his jacket, of his coat, and Quentin Orgs just mumbles, gurgling, before the two guys drop him and leave him in your attendance. So Morgan looks to you all and says, "You have my needs. I will be in touch with you when we have a location and a time for Kel to meet this ambush you wish to set. When I hear word that Giovanni has made it home safely, when I hear confirmation that the moratorium on murder investigations is going to be done, we will talk." And he leans over the balcony, and
and then letting him know if we had a deal with that lady or whatever.
Yeah. Do you want to pass that on now? You can talk to him about it. He's still going to be hanging out at the party, just covered in blood, or you can talk to him later.
He's a psycho. I mean, unless you guys have, I don't see how him knowing that we met with her and don't have a deal with her would really, unless he wants to kill her and wouldn't have if we had a deal with her or something.
So, I mean, also, no, so there's obviously, like, a fucking rat in the RHC then.
Well, yeah, we already knew that, though.
I mean, 4 of them were eschatologist terrorists.
Yeah, that we
right.
just...
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh,
did.
yeah, and they're, I think all 4 of those... Well, 2 of them are still alive, right? The rookies?
Yes.
So,
Now, only the 2 vets you guys recognize as being members of the RHC previous, so they're 2 people that possibly got turned by the terrorists. The other 2 were entirely new people. They could have just been wearing a uniform.
mm-hmm.
Like, 2 people on the inside could easily get a hold of spare uniforms and hand them to their buddies. But those other 2 you'd definitely seen in the RHC office before.
Yeah, so it's definitely corrupt AF. But, so... Like, what was her deal? I think that was while I was gone that she was a thing.
So you guys didn't need to make a deal with her, but she just talked to you about what the clergy had done, basically bargaining with her to provide guidance on how to trap the essence of fiends, and they used that to trap her.
All right, so I mean, there's no real downside to letting him know about that. I mean, okay, that we know of anyway.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if it's okay with you guys, I guess I'll tell him that.
And he seems pretty interested in how you got to the island and where the island is and how you got through the defenses. Do you guys share that?
Is that the one that... Was that really early on?
Kind of. No, it was like last adventure.
Alright. I mean, that's not part of the deal. It's like a separate thing, right? He just wanted to know if we met with her and if we made a deal, which we...
Yeah. That's all he wanted to know, right?
Yeah. So you can choose to say no. He does seem like keen as fuck to know, but if you don't share, you don't share. He seems disappointed, but he gets over it.
Okay, maybe like a little hint, like a little tiny, little smidge.
I'm not going to tell you where it is, but I'm not going to tell you to sail to these coordinates. Alright, cool. You talk to him. That's one of your 3 things done. So where do you guys head to from here? You're now getting to about 4 in the afternoon, so it's starting to get to the later point of the day.
I guess, like, start heading up the chain to...
Yeah, go talk.
Amnesty and the moratorium on the murder stuff.
We're gonna have to talk to the king for that shit.
I don't know if we could just, like, stroll up to the king and just, hey, king.
Are we literally staying in the same, like, hotel he is? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, we should have access to him, right?
The king is staying at a hotel in his own city.
Yeah, because they're trying to keep it undercover, right? I think. if I remember correctly, it was when Azurbe came in and just like fucking walked in and went right into the king's room and was just like, "Hey, you're gonna help me do this thing." I mean, I could be wrong. Despite.
Well, I guess we'll deliver the lawyer to RHC.
Yep. Sorry.
I mean, if Kel's got a rat, I mean, that'll be... And he's all beat up and has his tongue cut out. They don't know we didn't do that. So having him there will be, will help psychologically with Kel stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, cutting tongues out isn't our normal MO.
Well.
So what do you guys want to do for the afternoon? After taking Quentin August back to the RHC, getting some immediate medical attention so he doesn't bleed out from the mouth or drown on his own blood. You guys get him back there. He's stabilized and safe and is now a prisoner of the RHC. Do you want to do anything further?
What's on the list? I guess I can talk to, some of the department heads of the RHC, because, I mean, the murder investigation stuff we don't need to go to the king for.
You will need to for the
teleporty amnesty
and
thing.
For the moratorium, because it's asking the police not to look in on things. Only the king can really do that, like, legitimately.
I see.
Unless you guys were super corrupt and in like real high places of power, which you're not. Hopefully.
Hopefully. I mean,
someone at the door.
I would. Spite would know if we were super high up and corrupt.
Well, you know if we're super high up.
See, I guess we go talk to the king. Oh. Can it just be Elvis?
Oh yeah, you ain't nothing but a hound dog.
It's like he's really here.
What?
Snapple apple is good.
I disagree.
It tastes like an apple, though.
A lot of things taste like apples.
I mean, apple juice usually doesn't, though.
You know what, Kevin?
What's that?
You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time.
You're right. Did you know that a queen bee can lay 800 to 1,500 eggs per day?
Yeah, I've seen anime.
I think you mean hentai?
Is the difference?
Yes. Oh, boy. Are you going to be around after this, Kalen?
Maybe. I have to set some shit up. I got like a new fucking blood pressure. Need to make sure it fits.
You got new blood pressure? Nice.
Yes, it's extremely bad. I'm gonna die. I got a blood pressure cuff, and also I need to set up a webcam.
A webcam?
Yes.
Is that for us to monitor you taking your blood pressure?
Correct.
Good. Sign me up.
Well, aren't they doing like that? The passing some bill about? Oh, that's just in Florida. Never mind.
What?
We're getting some sort of like telemedicine bill that's being passed at like, or like you can have remote visits from doctors and it's like covered under certain stuff and whatever.
Yeah, that's actually exactly what we're doing. Well, from over there anyway.
Well, because I think they extended it because you can only get some prescriptions through that, but now I think the bill is so that you can get Viagra Cialis from Canada or something. That fucking video is insane, and I love it so much. Scabbers, no!
Oh,
no.
no.
Melons. They're so good. Scabbers. Rupees. I want to see more of that, but I don't know. I just don't know.
What to do with yourself?
I never know what to do with myself. Just drifting through life aimlessly.
Yeah, same.
Is this supposed to be a bottle opener, or is this just kind of how it is?
Yes.
My mom bought me a back scratcher that's like a bear claw, and the palm of the bear claw is cut out of this piece of metal, and it's got like a little hooky thing. It looks like a bottle opener.
That's strange.
Back scratcher / bottle opener.
Oh, sweet. Fucking hackers doing the Lord's work now.
I doubt it.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, this is copper, it looks like. Never mind. What are hackers doing? Did they hacked your porn games or something?
No, they released the personal information of thousands of feds and Ellie.
And Ellie, what?
Law enforcement officers, Leos.
Oh.
My dude.
Why does that matter?
Because maybe someone will fucking pay him a visit. I'm kidding, NSA, thank you.
We're not associated with him. Please don't arrest us.
Sorry, you're in New Zealand. You'll just get predator droned.
Is that because I'm a predator?
Yes.
Are you sure? Because then they will have to find New Zealand on a map.
Oh, good point.
Which state is
Considering
New Zealand?
how many people think that.
Gonna hear on the news tomorrow that there's some sort of military accident in Australia somewhere. A Black Hawk helicopter crashed and blew up these two dudes.
No, the news will be we found a new landmass.
It's got oil. It's a new island. We claim it in the name of America.
America.
We'll give you guys smallpox blankets because that worked good the first time.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, it did work good for the natives, but,
I mean, there's a smallpox blanket, It did what been on the box.
A smallpox blanket.
Yeah, blanket full of smallpox.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the horrible genocide perpetrated by, Americans to the native population.
Yeah, good people all around.
Both sides.
Yeah, good people on every side.
Both sides. Both sides.
But speaking of New Zealand and then healthcare,
Both
come
sides.
over. We can be a de facto party, and then you can get free medical insurance.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because work
I can
gives
get
me
my-
medical insurance for my partner.
Oh. And get that penis reduction surgery I've been needing.
Yeah. So you can be a decent person, because only decent people have small penises.
It's true.
Yep. And that's why Dan's the best.
Oh.
But I am the best.
No, you legit are penis, no matter what the size of your penis is, Dan. I love you either way. Any way that you have a pee-pee, I love it. Just the same.
Any way you want it, that's the way you get it.
Yeah. Ba, 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 ba.
Appreciate that, Kevin.
I mean, clearly, the size of your PB doesn't really matter to the person that matters most.
What?
His wife?
Anime ship girls?
Or girlfriend? What is she now? Wife?
Wife.
Was she girlfriend at some point? I mean,
Yeah,
that I knew,
probably.
that I knew Dan at, you know.
Yeah, it would have been then, but now I'm imagining like an arranged marriage or shotgun marriage. They don't even know each other.
Yeah.
Are you shocking my marriage?
You are.
My 10 years shotgun wedding?
And you'd think after, like, you have a second kid with someone that you're just married to them then.
Yes.
It's called de facto relationship over here.
And that is a thing.
Yeah, over
Well,
here it's living with a partner for like 10 years or something, and you're common law, man.
Yeah, common law. It's different in every state. Florida doesn't have common law for some stupid reason, but...
Because you live with your sister?
Well, I mean, non-family member, but... Also, I'm single. Child, I mean.
Oh. I don't mean you personally, I mean like in Florida.
Right, so, anyway, what are we doing?
Procrastinating?
Go talk to the king.
Yeah. Alright, you go talk to the king. Oh man, fucking everyone's just come home. Goddamn. Alright, I think we might have to end there because everyone's just walked back into it.
Alright.
Which is
God damn it.
People left, other people walked back. Thanks
All
for
right.
playing.